What if Jaskirat has a happy ending? Hi, this is Sam. Welcome to my channel. I was talking about Jaskirat Singh Rangi, who we saw in Dhurandar, getting a happy ending. What we saw in the movie, it's a spoiler, was that his life didn't end very happily. It was a sad ending, tragic ending. So when we left the theaters, we had a lump in our throat. We felt sad for him. So what if he had a happy ending? So I'm going to analyze what happens then. In the meantime, I discovered a video created by AI where the ending of the movie was changed to give it a more happier tone. So let's watch it and find out what I'm talking about.
महकी हुई मेरी सभी राहें तेरी यादों से जाने कैसे फिर से नैना भरे समझे थे हम गम है खत्म दिल ही ना माने फिर से नैना भरे समझे थे हम गम है खत्म दिल ही ना माने फिर से नैना भरे समझे थे हम गम है खत्म दिल ही ना माने फिर से नैना भरे समझे थे हम.
Well, great job by the AI, great prompting, whoever did this, thank you. I don't know who did it, so I cannot give you credit, but I'm acknowledging that this is not my creation. So, and Ranveer, wow, what a performance. He is ubiquitous in the movie. It's all about Ranveer. Hamza Ali Mazari and Jaskirat Singh Rangi. They inhabit the movie. Ranveer inhabits the character. What a performance. So he showed us his range of emotions, fear, when he discovered his sister in the pump shed, that expression and the tears, you can feel him. You can feel you can empathize. The intensity when he talks to Sanyangal, the madness when he has the encounter with Major Iqbal, the ruthless aggression with the help of which he took over as king of Leari, and then eventually Sher-e-Baloch. And then in the end, the realization that the life he left, he can't ever rejoin that. It was very, very sad. But anyway, I am here to analyze if we had that alternate ending, what would have happened. So let's look at the pros of that if he had returned back home. So he would have received emotional closure because he is returning home to his mother from the first scene. We notice that he has, he is a mama's boy kind of character. So he was young, affectionate with his mother, affectionate with his sisters. And if we have watched the movie, we know that only one sister survived. Watch the movie. I don't want to give it all away. I'm giving you a lot of spoilers. But when he returns back, those two women will be taking care of him, and he needs that emotional closure and the feeling of safety after what he has been through. It is a journey that would break any normal man. But Jaskirat, who became Hamza, he survived it, came back, a strong man. Then coming back, he would have had contact with his friends, relatives, and he would have gotten in touch with his root and gotten back to his culture. Why is the culture important? Because he was immersed in another culture, in another country, another land where he was undercover. So that rediscovering his own roots was very important for his psyche. And then there is the moral recalibration aspect of it, because what he has done for his family, the things he did, from some viewpoint you call it a crime, some viewpoint you call it a revenge, or in some viewpoint you call it serving your country. Whatever he has done, all of those things, it takes a strong man to overcome that. So that moral recalibration was required with his family. So he would have spent time with his two nephews from the sons of his younger sister. He would have ended up as their father figure. He would have watched them grow. He would have received affection from them, given them affection, and then that interaction would have changed him back to the normal person he was before all of these happened. Then eventually I'm expecting that he would meet somebody, get married, and have children, and his life would continue as expected, a normal life, family, children, growing old with each other, and then the end. So that's what is expected. I mean, if he had rejoined his family, but life is not easy. And in case of Jaskirat, and in the scheme of Dhurandar, it's not easy at all. So he could never have done that. So now let's discuss what would have happened had he, the cons of him coming back to his family. The anonymity part. It wouldn't have been anonymous. He couldn't have come back as somebody else. People would know it was Jaskirat, and the family who he killed, their rivals, they would know that he's back. So they would want their share of revenge. So that itself is a dangerous proposition because they live nearby. And then I'm pretty sure the law enforcement would have been interested because he was considered as dead, and he was supposed to be sentenced to death. So they will be interested, and a lot of complication would have arisen when it comes to the law. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the agency would have saved him and things like that, but still complicated. And then eventually, another thing I would say that is ISI would have found out, and they are known to take revenge. Okay, so they wouldn't have let this slide. So he would have been targeted, and his loved ones would have been targeted. So it would have been dangerous for both of them. So that part we can guarantee. Then there is that outsider's syndrome. His family was, they had the knowledge that he was killed in that ambush. So they knew in their mind he doesn't exist anymore. He has passed, and they have moved on. Okay, so his mother had moved on. His sister had moved on. So he would have felt like an outsider, reconnecting back with them. So for them, it's also an emotional journey. For him also, it's an emotional journey. He would have felt like an outsider if he had come back. It would have been very, very difficult reconciling with them and expecting things to be normal. It wouldn't have been. Then there is the issue of the compromised secrets. Jaskirat, as his spy name Hamza, as his undercover name Hamza, he has done a lot of things. He was in a very powerful position in Pakistan. So he knows a lot of things, a lot of secrets, which his agency would think that, if he had gone soft with old age, would get compromised. So they might have a say there. Okay, so if they feel like, he's going to reveal things that is going to put them in danger or embarrass them, they might try to silence him. That is a possibility. And then internal family friction. There's a chance because, like I said, they are innocent, outsider syndrome. So they will not, the personalities have changed. So there will be family friction. So it is possible that he wouldn't have been happy there. And then there is a loss of purpose. He was somebody important undercover. So he was somebody important, like in the sense he ended up being the head of underworld in Karachi. So now going back to being a farmer, that wouldn't have sat well with him. So the loss of purpose there would have been devastating for his psyche. So this is another issue that would have been detrimental to his mental health. So that's it. I feel like I have said enough about the cons. So I will make more videos like this. I hope you are liking my videos, and I expect you to subscribe to it so that I can bring you more stuff regarding the current entertainment world. Thank you. Have a very good day.